I had a feeling that I was going to be disrupted today, and lo and behold, I was. But I'm here, but I can only do one read because my kids will be coming home soon, and I do not feel like arguing with these kids because they want to fight each other. So I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into um, the read. All right. So, after the Jackson and Coi Leray reading, I thought that I would go ahead and I would watch an interview that was featuring Miss Coi Leray, and her name is, what's her name? Angie Martinez. She had her on. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and take a listen to her because it was recommended by Miss Pear. So I was like, yeah, let me see what she's talking about. And I loved her energy. I loved what she stood up for. However, I've been seeing these little clips of her father. I had no idea that Benzino was her dad. And the only thing that I know about him was that he had a nasty beef with Eminem. But this ain't about him. This is about her. What I did not appreciate is the fact that he said that basically she was clout chasing. Like she was trying to act like, I don't know, Tiny and T.I.'s son, but whatever his name is, basically saying that he ain't never lived on the streets, or she ain't never lived on the streets, she ain't never had a struggle, she ain't had to, you know, sell gummy worms, if you will, to suffice. And so I was like, there's something wrong with that, because why all of a sudden is this an issue if she's telling the truth? And I have seen people say that, he's very disgruntled, that he's bitter. So we're just going to get into it, and I want to solely focus on this to see. I don't even want to say that I want to see if she's lying. That's not even fair to her, because I deep down do not believe that she's lying. I just want to see how she's faring with these allegations and how she's dealing with all that. I don't think that it's fair to put her in the middle of these hip hop feuds, and they're so messy. And and men have the audacity to try to say that women are catty and we're petty and we're conniving. Look, they are just as trifling, if not more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the fact that she's in the middle of all of this. This has nothing to do with Coi Leray's lifestyle. It has nothing to do with her making money. This is just people just wanting to, pop off. And 10 times out of 10, it's her dad that's starting this shit. Like, look, I don't got sidetracked. Okay, there we go. So let me go ahead and see what's going on. So we have Be Decisive. And like I said to Miss Pear, I could understand what the liability sense was coming from, because you don't, and I feel like that could be both of them, you know what I'm saying? Because if you got all this surrounding you, and it's not even her fault, but you have all this surrounding you, ain't no telling what can happen because of their ignorance. So with Be Decisive, it obviously states, she's in this point of trying to make a decision. Yes, that's what I want you to do. She's trying to be decisive on whether or not she should speak up about it. And I also want to say I do understand where she's coming from as far as feeling uncomfortable speaking your truth, because you do have people out there that regardless of what truth you speak, they got something negative to say because they're just jealous. That's all that is. So Miss Leray, no way in form or fashion was I ever trying to make you feel uncomfortable. It was just exciting to know that you caught wind of my video. Even if you glanced at it or sat at your phone, I don't care. You still saw it, and that's, that's rewarding to me. But I do believe that she is making a decision to speak up about this because this is some bullshit. And then it's talking about doing something different. So these are raggy tail. I got these from Five Below because I keep forgetting to buy tarot card holders. Whatever. Okay, so we have do something different here. Let's put them all down here. Yeah, so this is kind of similar to changing lanes or switching up the lanes a little bit. So I don't know if this means that she's going to, because I mean, hip hop is her life, that's her thing, but she's also a singer too, so I don't know, but this could talk about her wanting to ease into something else. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have say no. All you gotta do is say no. Yes, girl. So I feel like, here's the thing. She's playing her cards right. That's what I'm getting. I don't know what the fuck is up with Ben, whatever his name is. Benadryl is what I want to call him. I don't know what the fuck is up with him. Sorry, if I see something on my readings, it annoys me. But that is your father, and I'm acting as though you're watching this video, so no disrespect, I'm sorry. But I said what I said. I don't understand what his issue is with you. You're grown. Okay? I could understand if you were 17 years old and, Busta Rhymes came and added you. Honestly, I think let me just be quiet. I already know what I feel, but this isn't about how I feel. This is the universe, so. All right, sweet universe, can you tell me why you chose these cards? I'm gonna try to find a way to squeeze in the Britney Spears video and the personal readings because my children will come home in an hour, and my oldest that is sick with the stomach, or not stomach bug, but the food poisoning. I don't know if she's starting to feel better or not, but I still want to be available for her. You get it, mommy business. If you don't, it's mommy business. All right. I don't call that man Benadryl. Okay, sweet universe, why did you choose these cards? And y'all didn't tell me that my the little crease on my hands was ashy. Y'all seen that when I was watching the video. I was like, wow, ain't not one person say, yo, your hands are ashy. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups here. And I feel that this could be talking about taking it to that next level, okay? Because the goal for any minor arcana suit, if you will, is to handle things in a king or queen manner. It doesn't matter what your gender is. So right now, she's in the Knight of Cups. That's how she feels. And I feel that she feels disrespected. You know, it's like, how dare you treat me like I'm a teenager? I am a grown ass woman, right? I make decisions for myself. That's what I'm getting. Like, I make decisions for myself, okay? And whatever I do, I take the time to do things upon my personal judgment. So for you to try to come up and talk to me like, I know it's awkward, but like, you my dad now, you know what I'm saying? No, we're not going to do that. So we have the Two of Cups here. Okay. So I feel like this is talking about a partnership. I don't think that this is the whole Jackson Wang situation, but I do look at this as a partnership. But I do feel like this is her wanting to, she's wanting to speak about her relationship with her father. And we know that that is an issue. He did not like the fact that she called him out. And I think that's what that is. You know, he ain't the only individual. That's the thing. Like, he acting like he the only individual out here that made it big and then walked out on their main lady to go and live in the superficial world. That's what I'm getting. Like, so we have the Temperance card. So she's cooking right now. She's in the process of cooking up something. So I don't know if this is working on another collaboration, working on her business, but she has some things that's going on. And she just don't have time, honestly, to be focusing on this immature, mean guy, you see what I'm saying, act that's going on. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands here. Like, look, I'm not about to sit here and I'm not going to allow you to pull me into a one-sided competition, because that's exactly what that is. Yes, you are jealous, Benzino. You're jealous. And you're angry at yourself because you're not getting the proper respects from the hip-hop era. You know, I get that you might have some personal ties to you, but I don't know anything about that, and I want to say that she's very smart to stay out of that whole Eminem thing. But from my understanding, after that whole fiasco, you left. So now you're upset at the fact that she's talking to people that remind you of your bruised ego. That's what I think it is. This has nothing to do with her at all. This has a lot to do with your bruised ego, and you can't stand it. And you know, if you were just to take the time to sit down with your daughter and talk about these things to her like a man, then I think that would be better. She would respect you a little bit more. But trying to humiliate her and treat her like she's a child, that's one thing I can't stand about some of these parents out here. My parents try to do it too. Like, I'm not older, I'm 40 years old, okay? And they be trying to tell me that I don't have enough common sense to do this and this and this. And it's like, look, I watched you when I grew up. I think I have a hell of a lot more sense than what you did. And I think that's the problem. They expect for you to stay complacent because that's fear-bound energy. This girl is an empress. The moment that I was watching her, I mean, her sense of humor and all of that. You know what I'm saying? She gets it. At one point, she knew she needed to grow up. She said if somebody flew from Georgia, or was it Georgia or Alabama, somewhere, to her house just to tell her ass to grow the fuck up. But she got it. She sat there and she listened. And she's allowing herself to utilize, you know, spirituality or whatever to keep her peace. I mean, it's okay. A lot of us are petty, you know what I'm saying? But just as long as she remains humble and don't try to come from a bougie nature, because she admitted, you know, she didn't have nothing growing up. And what can be taken away, or what was given can be taken away. And I think she's well aware of that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this is the reason why she is doing everything that she can to remain successful. Like, I get that, you know, celebrities with children want their children to, you know, just because mommy or daddy is making all this money don't mean that I'm going to spoil you rotten. You know, you have to learn to do this and this and this on your own. And I get that if you are in a 2-parent home and you're actually sitting down and you're talking to your children about this. But if you're doing absolutely nothing, you left the home to allow your the mother of the children to fend for herself, and you only come around with child support and all that shit, what? That don't make no damn sense. How are you instilling anything? You wasn't instilling anything in her at all. She was watching shit. So I do believe that Miss LaCoy, Lord, Coi was, she had to learn on her own until she was guided by individuals. Anyways, so we have the Magician card here. So I feel like this is her, definitely this is the card of, she has every tool that she needs to make something happen. You know, she's a go-getter. And she's going to work up whatever, I'm not going to say spell in that way, but your words are basically spells. You know, either I don't want to see you again, or let's work something out. However she goes about, that's her business. Okay. But I do see that, excuse me, sorry, I was trying not to burp. The Magician card does symbolize communication, right? And we have the Tower card. So the Tower card is a disruption in the connection right now. She's not happy. Her feelings are hurt. Dad, why are you acting like this? See, this is why I didn't want to do this interview, because I had a feeling that she was going to say something. You know, and I don't know the personal issues between him and Angie Martinez, but I don't see anything manipulative that was going on between that. It, to me, it looked like the auntie, the favorite auntie of hip hop, if you will, giving her baby, I didn't say her baby, but her niecey poo, her flowers. And some of her, you know, saying like the exchange between the two of them was pure. And I believe that she has Miss Angie Martinez on standby. She does need to talk to her. I don't think that this was something to try to get back at Benzino, or no. You're taking it like that, Benzino, because you feel some type of way. You didn't have to put it out there that you didn't like Angie. She didn't make it known to your daughter that she didn't like you. She kept it professional, like you should have. I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, the Tower card is, because this was a, I felt like she knew it was coming, but she didn't expect for it to get this bad. So we have the Two of Cups again. So I feel like she's trying to work on the connection. You know, do something different. Like, what can she do? You know, to kind of blend the polar opposites between the two, right? I can't help it, but you see who we got there. This, you know, this could be pertaining to Jackson, you know. And I called, I think it was Miss Pear that told me that he is, you know, racist against Asians. So maybe they have to, you know, postpone things for a while because he's acting a complete ass right now. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's like you're over here trying to put me in a one-sided competition. And I worked hard for this. And now you're wanting me to pay you? Here's the thing. I wasn't asked to be here. I wasn't asked to be here. You're my dad. You're right. No, let me make a correction. You did not make me. My mother made me. The only thing that you did was roll over after your seed was planted. Sorry, but that's it. Okay? After that, the mother is solely responsible for how everything goes down. She made her. And even when you were in the picture, you were there, but you weren't there. She remembers bits and pieces about you. She can remember how good you smelled and how you was always coming home angry. That's the only thing that she can remember about your ass. You didn't make her. You gave her anxiety. You made her fearsome of men. So don't act like, don't do that. Don't do that. You're a misogynist. I'm sorry, let me stop. It pisses me off because I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to her. I don't think that's fair. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, with the Seven of Pentacles, I don't know if she thinks that giving you some money is gonna help shut your ass up. Because that's kind of what it seems like. It's like, you know, I made you, so you owe me money. You wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for me. What? Nobody knew who the fuck you were until it was announced that you were her father. Even then, I didn't even like... Okay, I'm sorry. This is really annoying me because I cannot stand this energy. Miss Coi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's just keep going. In my honest opinion, I think that you should continue to do what makes you happy. Stay grounded within your spirituality. Continue associating yourself with like-minded individuals. What did you say, Miss Pretty V? You know, I'm glad that you have some positive sisters in your corner. Because I can't imagine. First of all, if it was me, and I know it's not me, because my daddy ain't in the picture. So I think that's what pisses me off about this whole ordeal. Because there were times that my father has came into the picture and was talking out the side of his neck. Like he could just come in. Oh, I don't give a damn who the fuck you are. You're not going to talk to me like I'm some child. A child that you don't know anything about. You don't even know how to pronounce my first name correctly, let alone, you think I'm gonna sit here and listen to how you try to talk to me? No, absolutely not, honey. We ain't doing that. Anyway, so yeah, it just rubs me the wrong way. It triggers me, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to disrespect you in any type of way. But I just want you to know that there are individuals that are in your corner, I think you know that are siding with you, you know. It's always the woman that is getting discriminated against because she has more pull. And they know it. You're naturally an empress, okay? Men are consumers. All you have to do is bask in your divine feminine. You're a beautiful woman, okay? You are the highlight of everyone's preference, desires, and all of that. Men and women alike, okay? Take advantage of that shit and get what you can get out of it as long as it's, healthy. Don't let nobody tear you down. All right, so with the Two of Swords, you are trying to figure out how to go about this. You're trying to make a logical choice. Like, do I even want to do this? Because right now you're pissed off. And I also feel like with the moon here in the back, you're trying to hold on to your intuition, what your intuition is thinking that you should do at this time. Queen of Wands here, love to see it. Okay, you're very intimidating. He don't like that. And Busta Rhymes ain't even thinking about you in that aspect. I'm not saying it in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? But he's focusing on the younger generation. I listened to this podcast, Diary of a CEO, and I had the opportunity to see Busta for who he was. And I was amazed because I thought that, you know what I'm saying, he was some raggedy ass dude. No, it definitely, he flip mode my ass. See what I did there? But yeah, like he has no, at least from what I'm seeing, he knows that you're good looking, but he also knows that you're the daughter of another individual that is in the industry. What he look like preying on you? You know what I'm saying? He wants to make you see your potential. He's trying to help you see that deep down inside you are the Queen of Wands. And I love your confidence already. What did you say? You said, I believe that if I was tested, I'd be damn near close to being a genius. That's what you said. And I love that. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Talk your shit. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands here. And this individual is trying to figure out, should I go on ahead and do what I want to do, or do I stay complacent? Because Daddy Dearest wants me to stay complacent. Absolutely freaking not. Do not. Don't listen to your damn daddy. Do not listen to your damn daddy. You do whatever the hell you want to do. That's what I think. Do whatever the hell you want to do, Coi. I'll be damned. Look, let me tell you, okay? I don't have nearly as much money as you do, okay? And I'm trying to get the hell out of my raggedy ass town. I've been stuck in this town for years. All because I don't think you should leave. It's dangerous. Don't do this and this and this. I was holding myself back because they were scared to do stuff with their lives. You do not want to live in regret. I'm still young enough to make decisions for myself, and I'm going to go the distance. I'm going to travel the world. I want to see what is outside of raggedy ass Indiana. Ain't shit here but corn and meth heads. Keep it real. Ain't shit here. So, yeah, he's trying to trap you. He wants you to be bound to him. Now that you're making a name for yourself, now he was like, you owe me. You don't owe that dude not a damn thing. Nada, okay? Nathan, nothing. What the hell is they doing over here? Anyways, yeah, you don't owe them nothing. So, look, like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any type of way, but I get very passionate in my reads, and I don't think that I was. But you hear her over yelling at her kids. Anytime you hear any bumping over here on this side, that's her kid. That's them. That ain't mine. My kids are in school. But, yeah. It just, I know that you work so hard to get to where you are. Okay? And I do believe you. I do believe that you were surrounded by the wrong crowd, but we all were. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have any type of guidance in your corner, you are going to take to the streets. You go try to find some type of connection, something that will make you feel desired or like a child to someone. You need that guidance. You long for that. So I can understand you doing some things that you wasn't supposed to do, but ain't nobody gonna hold you to it. Shit. Ain't nobody gonna hold you to that, because look at where you are today. That's how he should be looking at it. He should be grateful that you out here making money, trying to own your own businesses, not even trying to, but owning your own businesses, and you ain't out here in the streets acting like a hood rat. But he ain't. He ain't satisfied with it because he's mad that you're doing better than him. Dude, you did what you had to do and you blew it. You were too busy trying to hate on other people and you didn't like the way that they was going about shit. You should have kept things the way that they were. If you truly believed in hip hop, you should have kept it that way, instead of trying to down somebody else. So you obviously ain't learned your damn lesson. All right, anyways. Sweet universe, can I get some final messages here? And this is probably going to take a while to upload. I realize that because of how long my last video was. I don't think this should be that long, but just in case it is, be patient, okay? All right. And then I'm going to try to squeeze in here. If I can catch my kids taking a nap, I'm going to try to get back on here so I can do Britney Spears. Hello to my viewers that are watching me right now, my zesty lemons. I just did a reading about Coi Leray. I'm sorry for being late. I was trying to handle business, but you know how that goes. All right. So it says, wow, what an abundant opportunity. I also heard that some people were saying that this was a money grab between them two. And I hope that that's not the case. I don't think that she would do that, but if that is a thing, because I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because of how some individuals operate, and I hope that she's not one of them, but that's not cute. I don't think so. Profiting off of, what's the word I'm looking for? Disorientation of family. That's not cool. So I do feel like this, if anything, what Mr. Benzino did was make people look at Miss Coi Leray even more, because they're like, well, what's the fuss about? What is she doing that's angering you so much? So I feel that this is a good opportunity for her. So we have the 9 of Wands. It will take a hell of a lot. That's what I'm talking about. It'll take a hell of a lot more than that to defeat you. She's like, look, this shit ain't about to stop me from nothing. I'm going to continue securing my bag. I'm still going to try out every while I have this opportunity, I'm striking while the iron is hot. You ain't going to stop me from shit. Okay? What did she say? Her goal was to be on Forbes magazine. Okay? Bruno Mars said the same thing. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he did make it on there. See, that's an inspiration within itself. People so focused on trying to hate on this woman because of how she looks, and she ain't even doing nothing. She's just trying to do her job. She's living her dream. And all these mad asshats out here trying to hate on her, get you a fucking dream. That's how I look at that. And make yourself busy and leave this woman alone. Hating on her. Hating on people in general. I can't stand it. Look at that. Yeah, so we had the 9 of Wands, like I said. It says it will take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. She ain't worried about what anybody is talking about, and I'm so proud of her. That just made me want to go and beat up a wall, like. Okay, and then we have the 9 of Cups, and it says living in a constant state of gratitude. She's like, at the end of the day, it don't matter what you say, because I'm here, baby. And every opportunity that comes my way, I'm going to acknowledge it for exactly what it is. You may have helped me to get to where I'm at. You might have opened the door, but baby, I stepped in. Okay, that's the thing. I walked in and I made shit happen. Okay, there were a lot of eager individuals that wanted to work with me. We made something happen. My name, regardless if you slander it or not, is going to be plastered everywhere. So thank you. Thank you. But while you trying to tear me down, I'm going to do nothing but show gratitude. Because I wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for the universe instilling it in me that I can make a change within myself. Because you damn sure didn't do it. You didn't give me that. You didn't give me that vision. Anyways. And so, it says, indecisive witch, 2 of Swords, wake up. What is it that you truly want? She already made it known what it is that she wants. So while he's over here trying to make her make a choice, you need to listen to me. I'm your father. Rah, rah, hear me roar. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I really don't, I don't want to bend to your will. Because daddy, dearest, let's be real. Eminem destroyed your fucking career. And I don't know what else you've done in the past, but your behavior overall destroyed your career. You're not going to lead me down the same path. I refuse. Baby girl, do not. There's nothing to be indecisive about, okay? 222 on the clock. Divine choice. Keep going. You are on the right path. The universe is going to take care of you. I have no doubt about that at all. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close this reading out. I'm going to try my best to get back on here when my kids are taking a nap. I'm so sorry that I had to be late, but I had to get this out. Britney Spears could be on the back burner because this just, the more that I kept seeing, I just wanted to get the energy overall of how she's doing. And I know Miss Coi Leray, if you just so happen to watch this, because I was, I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just speaking through my passion. And I'm hoping that my words will hit you if you do watch this, spit on it, whatever you do. I hope that this message hits you too and empowers you, that you have individuals out here that are rooting for you, that believe in you. And what did Miss Pierce say? Rihanna went through the same thing, okay? And look at where she at, okay? So, yeah, let me go ahead and get out here before they start being all loud. But if you appreciate the reading, please give me a thumbs up. I used to say that it doesn't matter, but I kind of want you guys to start acknowledging the video because I want to be acknowledged for my gift. Especially now that I'm getting a little bit of attention. Like, I want to see if y'all truly appreciate my gift, you know, just those thumbs up, you know. Drop a comment down below after this video uploads, because unfortunately when I did upload it, all of the comments disappeared. So if you have a comment about it, drop it down below after it's uploaded. Share this video if you like. Tell your friends about me, but above all, when life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. So take care, everyone. Bye.